for the United States Senate. The story of George Bush is a success story. He was both an outstanding college athlete and a brilliant student. He served his country with valor. A combat carrier pilot, he was awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross and 3 air medals. Today, he serves his industry, his community, and his party. George Bush, the happy family man, is now George Bush, Republican candidate for the United States Senate.
Both George and Barbara Bush campaign hard during the week. On Sunday, however, they try to be with their children after church services at St. Martin's Episcopal Church, where Barbara teaches Sunday school. The Bush clan and some of the neighborhood kids gather in the backyard where the youngsters run up the American and Texas flags. Baseball is the Bush game. In fact, you might call them a Bush League. George says Jeb's going to be a real athlete. And there's Marvin Bush at bat, too. Pretty good. Now watch that Neil Bush slide for home. Get a load of that catch. Not bad for the father of 5 kids. But then George was captain and first baseman of the Yale baseball team, which was the NCAA Eastern Division champ in 1947-48. And he also was elected Phi Beta Kappa and was graduated from Yale in only 2.5 years with a degree in economics. Now that you've seen the Bushes at play, let's listen to George at work.
As a father and a family man, I know you and I share a lot of worries about the future of our state and nation. I certainly hope, and I'll bet you do too, that our children can grow up knowing what freedom really is. For instance, I'd like my children to be able to pray in school if they want to. And I'd like that right to be a part of our Constitution. I want these children of mine, and I want everyone's children, to have the full benefit of our marvelous educational system. And I'd like my children to be ready to spend some time serving our nation's defense effort. Let's hope this will be peacetime service. But at any rate, it will be service for love of country rather than for personal gain. When our children go to work, I want them to know the pride of accomplishment that can come only through the free enterprise system, an economy free of federal controls and bureaus. And most of all, I want them to live in peace and in a nation that stands tall and proud and strong in the eyes of the rest of the free world.
Let's go back now to the Bush family for a few moments. The Bushes, both George and Barbara, really believe that the family which prays together and plays together stays together. This is the Bush family, an American family, a good, healthy family, together and growing under the firm and kindly gaze of Uncle Sam. Yes, we think George Bush is quite a man, a real American, a real Republican, a responsible conservative, the kind of man who should and will be representing Texas in the United States Senate starting next year.
George Bush, the Republican opportunity, the opportunity to win, the opportunity to bring responsible government back to Texas. George Bush, the man for the United States Senate. Vote for George Bush in the Republican primary May 2nd.